All right, so I have a business card here, and typically you wouldn't animate anything on a business card because you're printing and you don't have a printed business card that can be animated, although there are digital business cards. So if you wanted to send a digital business card to somebody and you want to animate it, or if this, I just want it to be, I want to change this to have location and hours available. Might want to change this to get somebody's idea on social media. I might want to animate it to get attention because animations just get attention. So just a little bit of um, ideas on the effects that you can apply. So this just allows me to, like, as soon as I hit shadow, you can kind of see the difference between a shadow and no shadow. And then once I have the shadow, I can change how much offset it has. I can change the direction of the shadow. I can change if it's very transparent or not so transparent. I can even change the color of the shadow that's underneath it as well if you don't like the standard like default black. I can do the same thing with regular text. I can make it just appear like it's lifted. If it's hard to see, sometimes a lift will help with that, and I can make that very intense or less intense. But there are a lot of effects that you can explore. I'm going to point out one more effect. I'm going to add some text first. Maybe I want to have free lessons in August. Some kind of text there. And I know this isn't exactly pretty where it's at, but I'm just going to place my text and add an effect that has background. And background's cool because you can make it stand out. I can change the background to be black because the rest of my text is black, and then change my font to be the color. But the background effect is kind of a cool effect because you can make it stand out. And then I can impact the roundness and the spread of the text. It's always really kind of fun to just change and look at the settings. I can add a curve to it if I want it to be curved. I don't want it to be curved. So let me undo this. But I want you just to pay attention to, there's a whole lot of possibilities here, and you can explore the different effects. Now, I was talking about animation in the beginning, so if I want something to stand out, I have this being developed, and I want to post this on my social media so people start maybe taking me up on these free lessons in August. I can start getting my business name out, and I teach guitar lessons. I might want to start arranging for that. So I might want to animate it to get attention. So again, the animate just disappeared because I don't have anything selected. But if I click on guitar lessons, I can hit animate, and then I can hit what kind of animation that I want it to take. So this is coming up from the bottom. This one's coming in from the left. I might want it to fade in. I want it to look like it's typing. I'm typing on the screen, and that one will make it appear as if it's typing. So explore the different kinds of effects that you have, the animations that you have as well. I'm going to animate this text to appear as if it's a typewriter. And once I have this, I would want to probably animate everything on the screen. I would want to save it. So when you're saving it, I'm going to download it. It says it's just an MP4 video. You could probably save as an MP4 video, or a GIF is also an animation, but there's no sound. So as soon as you have some kind of sound, if I have a guitar strum on there or a riff, I probably wouldn't use the GIF. That's for no sound, but you can pick either or. I'm going to pick this MP4 video just to see what it looks like. So I'm going to take a moment for it to download. They do. MP4s will take some time because it's kind of making a frame by frame animation. It's like sewing together, like the where guitar is starts off here and it moves its way into the screen. But now let's see what it looks like. So it downloaded here to my taskbar. And so it has my animation. Hopefully it's going to grab some attention. I want to play that again. So I love it. The other thing you can see is animation. It's animating based on how I put in the animation. So I did this first and then I did this second. So it's animating in order as I animate it. So you want to kind of consider that as you're animating as well. And then this animate is new because I'm not on text. So this animate was based here, but now it has the type of animation that I have. But if I click in the background, there's a new animate. And this is for the whole as a slide. Everything comes in. So I could do everything on it. I don't have to do everything independently. Maybe I just want a quick animation. This will do that for me. And then next to it, I picked the simple animation. It has how fast should this happen. So I want it to happen in 5 seconds, or I can come in here and change that to, I can hand type 7 seconds if I want it to happen a little bit slower. But now that has slowed down and I can re-download that as an MP4. So that's messing around with some effects on text, but it's also creating some animation if you want to add a social media post.